Okay, so boss fight time. We are going to do some adjustments and then we'll open the door. So if it's not completely apparent, when I know that there's a boss fight coming up, I just swap out demons and I summons a few of them which are appropriate for the initial part of a battle, where I'm just preparing by buffing my party members or just completely trying to nullify any initial damage any boss might deal out. You have done well to make it here. Therefore, I will do you the honor of fighting to my fullest ability. Okay. Our friendship dies here. We are adversaries, each upholding our own reason and contending for creation. As fate would have it, we are both beyond shedding tears. We need not hesitate to fight each other. So let us now decide who is truly superior. Challenge me with all your might. Okay, so it just feels like I've been, I don't know, have I been missing out on something? Because, okay, so we are not friends anymore. I am curious of how good friends we were to begin with, since it has come down to this, but I don't know, it's a little bit hard to try to... Your true self shall be revealed. I think you've said it before. I suppose it's a bit hard to understand the character's situation, but... Okay, so just because everyone is trying to create his or her own ideal world out of this place, so we're not friends anymore because we have differentiating opinions, and we have to go as far as to actually kill each other. Well, maybe it's yeah, could have something to do with that. I'm kind of trying to ruin everyone's plans here, because I want to do my own thing. Or rather, I would not rather see a world which is dominated by these guys. But still, it's like we have come to the point where we can't even discuss this anymore. Which in a sense feels a little bit silly. But yeah, it's a bit tricky to try to understand the situation. I mean, in the beginning, it was just me who was turned into a demi-fiend, and the other two were just humans to begin with. And maybe they just wanted to... They ended up in a very precarious situation where they were forced to live in a world full of demons and hostility, and they were thrust into a new reality just because of the conception. So they were taken away from their normal life and thrust into this, and they just want to get out of that and do what they feel is their ideal kind of world. But yeah, just trying to make sense of what's actually going on. And there are some things which I feel are a little bit strange, but maybe it's just pointless for me to even think about it. Anyway, so I'm not sure what she's actually going to do, because it is clear that she takes all types of damage, as not like any other foe would do. So I just hope that, well, that something will change. Well, I guess we'll actually have to damage her a little more for her to show us her full power. Well, I don't know. Despite what she has been saying, I'm still waiting for her to show me her full power. She doesn't look as imposing as the other two bosses, but it might just have something to do with her size. And we know that, you know, looks can be deceiving. You are indeed worthy. I will fight you with my all, and our fates shall be revealed. So you're actually getting serious now. Okay. Okay, so she has summoned 2 minions to her aid. But they're just not any minions. They're Ose and Flauros. Yeah, Yeah, so we go back to our initial strategy where we kind of try to prepare ourselves, and we'll just have to see what they will actually do. Dragonite. Dikaja, okay, that's a little bit bothersome. And of course, Tetracard. So you can see that Flauros is shocked right now, but I think that they still have Tetracorn applied to them, so I don't think I can actually attack him. Because what I figured out just recently is that, so if under a certain situation where an enemy is either shocked or frozen, like if they are physically immune to attacks, they either drain physical attacks or they nullify them or even reflect them back. You can normally not hit them with physical attacks, but if they are frozen you can, but not if they're shocked, because I guess when they're shocked it's just like some kind of stun applied to them. And yeah, we know that they take critical damage from it, or critical hits, but it seems like they still have their ability to negate physical attacks to them, even if they are shocked, but not frozen. Which I'm trying to make sense of, but yeah, regardless of that, because they had Tetracorn up, it couldn't actually attack Flauros at that point, which is a bit of a shame, since It's so satisfying to do critical hits against enemies. I mean, it's just so good because you get an extra turn, half a turn icon. So it's always worth it if you can do it. But it's just that I couldn't actually do it back there. Okay, so... And they have been applying buffs to them at a steady pace, so I brought Daisojo back to remove them. And yeah. So as you can see, I'm not really focusing Ose now, which might actually be the more prudent thing to do, but I am... yeah, the fact that he uses Dragon Eye is not that much of a bother to me. Oh. I am a little bit low on health on Kali, and she didn't miss that attack. Yeah, so even if Ose uses Dragon Eye, it doesn't bother me that much. At least not as long as Baal uses Holy Breath, since I can just negate that attack with Tetraja, and all of their turn icons disappear if they use it. But yeah, so she didn't actually use Holy Breath this time, and that's a little bit different than what I expected. And she keeps using it, so I think I actually need to be a little bit more careful and try to keep everyone at full health if possible, because it's a bit silly to actually have someone die from a spell such as Megidola or such, because it doesn't even deal a lot of damage. It was just the fact that she attacked him in Kali in particular, and then used Megidola afterwards. Yeah, that is silly. But yeah, so Dragon Eye is not really a bother to me, and I just feel that I want to get rid of Flowers first because he uses the Kaja, and it's easier for them to remove their debuffs, but it's been noticeably more uncommon for bosses in this game so far to actually remove my party's buffs, so I want to get rid of him because of that, so I can buff my party members and then keep attacking them, because as you can see, they can just remove their debuffs so easily, but they don't really remove my buffs as often. And another observation to make is that, so apparently Ose can use Diarahan to heal Baal, and as you can see back there, he healed Baal for exactly 13,000 HP, and I think it's pretty much impossible to kill her off in one round. And if you try to attack her directly, I think that Ose would just heal her back up to full again. So it seems like you have to kill off these other two first, regardless.